This is the first of a few videos I'm doing on BSA skills. I'm going to throw in a few other bits that should be hopefully interesting or useful for warriors as they go through. Got my safety gear on. I'm ready to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off very simply looking at stance and what good stance is, what bad stance is. So I need to stand far enough away that you can see my feet. So first off, if I stand slightly sideways on, I'm going to relax my knees. This is the starting point. I'm going to put what's usually, to begin with, what we teach to begin with is defensive stance, your shield side forward. So for me, that's my left hand. It might be your right hand if you're left-handed. Particularly one-on-one, that can vary. But at this point in time, I want you to focus on defensive foot forward. Now, as I get to there, my back foot is at an angle to the side. And I just sit that down a little. Literally a sitting motion. This might mean your back heel comes up. You don't need to go as low as I do. I've been doing this a while. I do have quite a low stance. Now, before we even think about the shield and the sword, or the axe, or the spear, we're going to think about our knees. So at this point, I've got my feet are underneath me. They're at an angle, so the strongest angle is actually there. Quite strong going forward. Weakest from the side. So if someone's coming at my side, I need to turn, but I need to anyway because it's a sword fight. What I do, if I stand like this, my shield hand has more reach than my sword hand. If I stand like this, my sword hand has more reach than my shield hand. If, however, I go low and I turn my hips so they're facing forward, I have equal reach between each side. That's the best way to stand. So you go, your knees nice and relaxed, you take that step, so you've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you sit back. At that point, your back heel will probably come up a little, but you're still solid on the balls of your feet. Your hips turn forward. Now, the thing I've got to question is my back. So my hips, my shoulders, and my knees are almost in an upright position. They form a solid structure. Head, like I say, hips, shoulders, knees and toes. If I'm leaning forward, if I'm finding I'm putting too much pressure, I need to stand slightly more up and then sit back, because I need my back straight. I need my head up. Now, if you've studied other sword fighting styles, other weapon styles, you will probably have encountered at some point when they lean forward. That is to make the face a target. We want to do the opposite. We are not here wearing masks. We are wearing a helmet, which should protect you from most incidental cuts that come in. They're at the wrong angle or they get hit wrong. The face. We do not want facial injuries. We do not want people slapped with the flats of swords. We do not want cuts. We do not want stabs. We definitely don't want blood drawn from the face. So keep your own face back. That's part of protecting you. It also means that if I take that stance, I can see very clearly what's going on around me. So that's the basic stance. Without a weapon or a shield in your hand, that's something you can practice at home. It's something you can practice anywhere you've got a little bit of privacy. If you're absolutely shameless, it's something you can practice in the park or outside work. But most of us aren't going to do that. But we're there. And the thing is, that's strong position. I'm using the muscles of my legs and my glutes. Maintain my frame. My head's back. It's out of danger. And